Hey guys, it's Shane here. I'm going to be doing a CVT drain and fill and also the inline transmission fluid filter replacement on my 2010 Gen 2 Honda Insight. And just going to show real quick everything that I'm going to be using. I've got 4 quarts of my CVT fluid, and this is the part number for that. It's 08200-9006. This is the inline filter, 25430-PLR-003. And here's all of the service information for that. It calls for 3 quarts on fluid change, but you'll find that it's actually closer to about 3.4 when you do it. Now, normally, if you're just doing the drain and fill, all you're going to do is remove 4 screws here. And when you do that, it drops this little access hatch. See, I'm trying to hold the camera here, so it's a pain in the ass. And once you got that little access hatch exposed, you see all you got to do is put a 3/4 inch drive on the little drain bolt there. And you break that loose, and you can drain the fluid out and refill it from the top. But since today I'm replacing the inline fluid filter, I'll actually remove this entire underbody panel. Now, to remove this underbody panel here, I'm going to remove 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 screws just to start off. Now see, I got the 4 off. I'm working on the 5th, and it just plopped out. So now, what's keeping this body panel held in is this and this thing. And here's what I found the easiest way to get these out. You can try to flathead it off if you really want to. That's a pain in the ass. Here's what I found gets these off. These Mayhew Pro Grips 13260. Just kind of work this in. See that? Look at that. It came right out. So there's one. See how it gets in there real good? If I wasn't trying to hold the camera, I'd get it in there better. There, see? Like that. Now I'll just pull out. There's 2. The body panel drops out, and you just slide it out. It falls on me like that. So I got the body panel off, and I've got this little access hatch removed. So now, this is a 3/8 inch drive. Just put it on there. Make sure it's set to loosen, lefty loosey, righty tighty. Now what I'm going to go ahead and do before I do this is I'm going to open the hood up, and I'll actually take the dipstick out a little bit. Your dipstick is the yellow one down there. Just take it out a little bit. Don't gotta take it all the way out. Just take it out a little bit. That's my drain pan there. But before I do that, what I like to do is this thing, you know, you can try to loosen it. That's a pain in the ass. What I like to do is just turn around, and I'll set the ratchet down, maybe like that. A little bit more left. There we go. I'll bust it loose with my foot. Watch this. I got the e-brake on and everything. This car ain't going anywhere. Just watch this. There we go. Busted loose. See how easy that was? Everyone bitches about how hard it is to loosen this stuff. You just bust it loose with your foot. So now I'll grab that. I don't even need the ratchet anymore. Now, I can loosen this and I'll keep positive pressure on the drain bolt. Keep positive pressure. See, I'm pretty sure this is off already. Yeah, that's off already, see? See, I got full control over that. I can take that off whenever I want to. I don't gotta drop it in there. But now, I can just pull it off. There we go. But I went ahead and dropped the washer in there anyway because I'm an idiot. So we'll go ahead and let that drain. So I got that fished out. This is the magnet on the transmission fluid drain plug, and you want to clean that out. Because, yeah, you see that on there. You don't want that to go back in. So clean that up on a rag real quick. So with this all cleaned up with a definitely new crush washer on there, this is all drained. We'll go ahead and reinstall it. Yeah, it's still a little drippy, but it's pretty much done. I'm not going to sit here for hours waiting for it to stop dripping. And after this, just grab your wrench and torque it back down with the appropriate torque wrench. You know what I mean? It's definitely appropriate. You don't gotta be super tight about it, but you'll check for leaks after you're done. Now, this is the part where we're going to be replacing the inline filter. So pretty much with that, we're going to be removing this bolt up here to get this off. And then we'll be removing the pipes going to it to replace it. There we go. See? So instead of trying to get both of these hose clamps off while it's mounted, I'm going to take... This is a 1/4 inch drive with the 10mm on it. You're going to put the 1/4 inch drive on this 10mm bolt right here. Again, I'm trying to do it with the camera. Put the camera down for a second. You can get the idea. I'm loosening it. You're going to remove that 10mm right there that's mounting it. Whoops. Anyway, with this 10mm removed, you can separate transmission filter. The metal housing kind of comes off like that. So it's still connected, but it comes apart like that. So now I'll actually be able to pull the hose off with this. So I got the hose clamps removed. Here it is. Let's see if I can just rotate these off. It can be a pain in the ass to get hoses off. What I find works is kind of rotating them. Yeah, it's coming off just slowly. Okay. Come on. There we go. So you get the idea. You're going to pull the hose off both sides, install it, make sure it's the same direction when you put it back on. You can tell by the way the notch goes on either direction. Okay, so I've got the new filter installed. I put the hose clamps back on and everything. Now, remounting this little bracket, it can look a little goofy and confusing. All you have to do is put this bottom notch here into there like so, right? So see how it's in there? And then this ridge here goes onto the ridge of the inline filter. So see, it goes in like that. See? And then you'll just put the bolt back in. So everything kind of meshes in just like that. So I'll put the bolt back in. See? Everything meshes in. I'll put the bolt back in. And then I'll just put the fluid back in and we'll be done. After I put the body panel on, of course. So with my giant funnel, I'm going to go ahead and pour 3.5 quarts into here. I'll be slow about it because sometimes what's happened is I've glugged. Glug out of there and spill a bunch, and that's no fun, so there's no rush. So I got my 3.5 quarts in there, 3.4. So starting it up, we'll check it for leaks. Before you panic, make sure you kind of just wipe everything. It's looking good. If it's leaking, you're probably going to see it pretty quick. So I think we're good. So at this point, all we're gonna have to do is just put the body panel back on, and you want to check the fluid when the car is warm. You got the procedure in there. Basically, take it for a drive around, turn the car off, wait 60 seconds, and then you'll check the dipstick.